Warning, this video is about a game called Yandere Simulator, which is still in development and the theory could become outdated. Or proven wrong. With that, let's begin. Hello everyone, hope you are having a fantastic day or night. Today, I am talking about a theory I have thought about in the last month, and I thought I should see if anyone else agrees or even disagrees. I would love to see any reasons on why you don't like this theory. Like plot points or a line I missed. Again, this is a theory, not set in stone. So, let's start with my points. So, I never really cared a lot about the lore in Yandere Simulator, but recently I got into it, so that brought me to my theory about the journalist and who his wife and daughter could be. I believe that the wife of the journalist is none other than Ryoba's sister. To understand what made me believe this, let me show you the 6th journalist tape.
My life was a living hell for about a year, while the trial was still fresh in people's minds. Eventually, the hatred subsided, but it never truly died. There was always someone who recognized me, no matter how much I tried to change my appearance. Finding employment was nearly impossible. I drifted between part-time jobs and spent my free time drinking to ease the pain of becoming the national punching bag. It was around this point in time that I met my future wife. I still don't understand what she saw in me. I was an absolute wreck, not to mention the laughingstock of the entire country. But as soon as we met, she wanted to spend every waking moment with me. She wouldn't let me out of her sight, and got possessive if another woman so much as looked at me. I quickly came to depend on her for everything. It wasn't long before I couldn't live without her. I certainly wasn't in any state to take care of myself. I was like an adult-sized baby, helpless and vulnerable. Who knows? Maybe that's what she was attracted to. Maybe she just wanted to experience the sensation of owning a person. Maybe she wanted to keep a human pet. Maybe all she wanted was someone who she could emotionally depend on. Even after all these years, I don't understand why anyone would waste their time with a man like me. But none of that mattered. Despite all my flaws, she accepted me. And that's all I needed. We got married about 6 months after meeting each other.
The wife was said to want to be around him at all times, got possessive and jealous if a woman even looked at him. Those seem like traits of an Aishi, right? It could probably just be plain old obsession, but that wouldn't really be fun, so I'm continuing with this theory. Since we have established Ryoba's sister is probably the journalist's wife, who could possibly be the daughter? Well, take a look at tape 7. Or take a listen, actually.
My wife died while giving birth to our only child. I still don't know how I possibly found the strength to keep going after I lost her. I was completely dependent on her for absolutely everything. I could barely take care of myself, much less a baby. Somehow, I managed to make it through those years. But even after all this time, I'm still a deadbeat drunk who can't hold down a job. It was very difficult to love my own infant daughter, knowing that my wife was dead because of her. I'm pretty sure I was a horrible father. She practically had to raise herself. And I never tried to spend much time with her, or learn about her interests. Even now, I don't think I know very much about her. I don't even know what kind of person she's turned into. I don't even know what her everyday life is like. I know that she spends all of her time on her computer. She bought it herself. She seems to have a lot of money for someone her age. I'm afraid to ask where it comes from. Sometimes she comes home with blood on her clothing. I can't tell if it's her blood or someone else's blood. I try to stay out of her business. It's partially out of respect for her privacy, but it's mostly out of fear.
This might fit Ayano's cousin. Why? His daughter comes home bloody often, meaning they probably resort to violence a lot. Now, look at this image I'm going to put on screen. She is sadistic and kills people that aren't even in the way of her senpai, which does possibly support her coming home with blood on her. For the money she gets, maybe she takes the money off her victims for her own use. Or perhaps she threatens people for the money, maybe money from the rest of her relatives? All of this could be possible. That's all I really have to say here. If you think this isn't possible, leave a comment and let me know why. I'm always fine with being wrong, because that's how you learn. Anyway, take care everyone. Bye.